Hey y'all, and welcome back. Okay, y'all, I don't really have a name for this series yet, but this is our first apartment it's a hotel. They have a lot of serviced apartments in a lot of these hotels. So this was the first one. And the reason why we seen this one first was because my husband stayed at this hotel back a few months ago. So this apartment was kind of underwhelming to me. I don't know exactly what I expected. I was on this app called Property Finder and for this actual location, and this never really popped up. But these are serviced hotel apartments. So like I said, I didn't know exactly what I was expecting to see or whatever, but I think the kitchen was the most underwhelming part of the whole apartment. The apartment itself was actually pretty decent. And so it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. All of the other apartments that you will see in the next few videos, a lot of them are 2.5 bath. But this one was actually just a 2-bath because it's actually a hotel room that they made as a serviced apartment. So here we go. This is the master suite. And the bathroom is on both of them. Actually, the bathrooms on the inside. Well, no, so this is not the master. This is the second bedroom, which is going to be potentially Ava's bedroom. I don't know what floor we were on, but anyway, it was such a beautiful view. So this is her taking us around and showing us the amenities of the actual apartment/hotel. And this area has 4 buildings. I think this is probably one of the biggest hotels here as far as units is concerned. So like I said, the amenities, let me tell y'all, before we came, we had a list of amenities that we were actually looking for in a space to rent. And when I tell y'all that this actual hotel serviced apartment area locked every single amenity that we wanted. We wanted basketball for Ava, wanted a pool, playground not so much because we don't have small kids, but if our grands do come, they'll be able to, go there too. Just being able to come out and walk around outside of the apartment was a big thing for me, and that hit a point. So while the apartment it was very underwhelming as far as the look of it, the aesthetic, it hit every single thing, every part of what we were looking for at an actual apartment. And this was outside. That was actually the play area. I was so underwhelmed and wasn't really looking forward to really looking at the rest of the place. I just took little small clips just to have small clips. So, of course, it was too hot for really anybody to be outside. So it wasn't really popping. So this is the pool. It's one of the biggest pools that I've seen out of all the apartments that we have actually to this day have looked at. They have, like I said, they have a pool, they have game room, they have a lot of stuff for kids. We actually toured it in the evening one day and everybody was out, y'all. They even have a concession stand by the pool. So these are little, I think this is an aesthetic thing where the walk over the little bridge. It was cute, but like I said, it was super hot. It was over 100 degrees outside, okay? And for me, like I said, it was a little underwhelming. Now, I would have to say the gym was a really big point. And I will have to tell you, this was the biggest gym out of all of the apartments/hotels that we have seen here in Doha. This was the biggest. But thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.